Has it ever happened to you? In the dead quiet of the night, just as you've drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, suddenly, a sharp, agonizing pain rips through your calf or foot, jolting you awake. That pain? It clamps down hard, seizing your muscle, leaving it stiff and unmovable. You're left lying there in the darkness, gritting your teeth, feeling utterly helpless and exhausted. And once the pain finally subsides, that nagging fear creeps in. Will it happen again tonight? Or tomorrow night? If this sounds familiar, please know you're far from alone. So many older adults silently endure this very struggle, night after night. Leg cramps aren't just a fleeting ache. They are sleep thieves, energy drainers, making mornings feel heavy and sometimes even making us hesitant about daytime activities, worried the pain might strike again. We try rubbing, stretching, maybe even medications, but often it feels like they just keep coming back. But what if the real answer, the key to quieting those rebellious muscles, isn't hiding in a pill bottle or some complicated therapy? What if it's been waiting patiently, right there in the simple foods you eat every day? Could there be natural, delicious secrets in your kitchen that could soothe your muscles, improve your circulation, and finally grant you those uninterrupted nights of sleep, free from the torment of cramps? Imagine, instead of just worrying, actively nourishing your body, protecting your legs with foods you genuinely enjoy. Doesn't that sound intriguing? Right now, let's pull back the curtain together and uncover 10 amazing foods, quiet guardians, that might just help you wave goodbye to those dreaded leg. Bananas, the rapid response potassium provider. All right, let's kick things off with perhaps the most famous food associated with cramp relief, the humble banana. And its reputation is well earned. Think of bananas as nature's conveniently pre-packaged electrolyte boost. Their standout nutrient in the fight against cramps is undoubtedly potassium. Why is potassium so crucial? It's a vital electrolyte, meaning it carries an electrical charge and plays a fundamental role in how our nerves communicate and our muscles function. It helps regulate fluid balance inside and outside our cells and is essential for the proper transmission of nerve impulses that signal muscles to contract and, crucially, to relax. When your potassium levels are insufficient, maybe due to heavy sweating, certain medications like diuretics, vomiting, diarrhea, or simply not getting enough from your diet, the electrical signaling system in your muscles and nerves can become unstable. This instability makes your muscles more susceptible to firing erratically or spasming uncontrollably, resulting in those sudden, painful cramps, especially common during rest or sleep. A typical medium-sized banana delivers a significant dose of potassium, around 400 to 450 milligrams, while the daily recommended intake is considerably higher, generally around 2,600 g for women and 3,400 g for men. Regularly including a banana can make a meaningful contribution towards meeting those needs and maintaining that crucial electrolyte balance. They also contain smaller amounts of magnesium, another key player in muscle relaxation, and vitamin B6, which supports nerve health. Beyond just cramps, bananas offer other benefits perfect for seniors. They provide easily digestible carbohydrates for a quick energy lift, contain dietary fibers pectin, and resistant starch in greener ones, promoting gut health and regularity. And the potassium also helps counterbalance sodium's effects, contributing to healthy blood pressure management. Incorporating bananas is incredibly easy. Enjoy one on its own as a simple snack. Slice it over your morning oatmeal or whole grain cereal. Blend it into a smoothie. It adds natural sweetness and creaminess. Try it with spinach and Greek yogurt. And mash it onto whole wheat toast, perhaps with a smear of peanut butter for added protein and fat, or simply pack one for a convenient post-walk or post-exercise replenishment snack. Just a quick note, while bananas are fantastic for most, individuals with advanced kidney disease need to carefully manage their potassium intake and should absolutely consult their doctor before making bananas a daily habit. Similarly, those managing diabetes should be mindful of the natural sugars. Pairing a banana with protein or healthy fat, or choosing slightly less ripe ones, can help moderate the impact on blood sugar levels. But for the majority, the banana is a simple, effective, and delicious first line of defense. Avocado, the nutrient-dense creamy defender. Moving on to another fantastic fruit. Though we often treat it like a vegetable, the avocado If bananas are the quick potassium fix, avocados are the richer, more complex defender, offering a powerful duo of cramp-fighting minerals and beneficial fats. Avocados often contain even more potassium per serving than bananas, providing excellent support for that essential nerve and muscle communication we just discussed. But where avocados truly shine is in their impressive magnesium content. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral, and for good reason. It plays a critical role in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those essential for muscle function. It acts almost like a natural counterpart to calcium. While calcium helps muscles contract, magnesium is crucial for allowing them to relax properly afterwards. It helps regulate the flow of calcium in and out of muscle cells and stabilizes nerve endings. Many older adults don't get enough magnesium due to dietary habits, reduced absorption with age, or certain medications, making magnesium deficiency a common hidden contributor to cramps. Avocados provide a delicious way to boost your intake. But that's not all. Avocados are packed with healthy monounsaturated fatty acids, UFAs. While these fats might not stop a cramp in its tracks the second it happens, they play a vital long-term role by helping to reduce systemic inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation can irritate nerves and make muscles feel tighter and more prone to spasming. By contributing to an overall anti-inflammatory state, the healthy fats in avocados help create an internal environment where cramps are less likely to occur. These fats also enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which, as we'll see later, is also linked to muscle health. Avocados offer bonus benefits too. Those healthy fats are great for heart health, helping to improve cholesterol levels. The fiber content aids digestion and promotes satiety, which can be helpful for weight management when eaten in moderation. They also contain antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are beneficial for eye health. How to enjoy them? The possibilities are vast. Add slices to salads, sandwiches, or tacos. Mash it onto whole grain toast, perhaps topped with an egg for a protein boost. Blend it into smoothies for incredible creaminess without altering the flavor much. Make a simple guacamole dip. Or just cut one in half, sprinkle with a little salt and pepper, and eat it with a spoon. A point to remember: avocados are nutrient-dense but also calorie-dense because of their healthy fats. Portion control is key, especially if you're watching your weight. A quarter to half an avocado per serving is usually a reasonable amount. And just like bananas, the high potassium content means individuals with kidney issues should consult their healthcare provider. Spinach, the leafy green muscle soother and circulation enhancer. Let's turn our attention to the leafy green section, and spinach stands out as a true champion against leg cramps. Don't just dismiss it as a simple salad base. This humble green is a nutritional powerhouse, particularly rich in cramp-fighting magnesium. As we've established, magnesium is absolutely essential for muscle relaxation. It helps prevent muscle cells from becoming overstimulated and contracting uncontrollably. Spinach delivers a hefty dose of this vital mineral, but it also contributes other key electrolytes like potassium and even some calcium, working together to support the complex symphony of mineral balance required for smooth muscle function. Remember, calcium helps muscles contract. Magnesium helps them relax. You need both in the right balance. What makes spinach particularly interesting, though, is its content of naturally occurring nitrates. Now, don't confuse these with the nitrates sometimes added to processed meats. Dietary nitrates from vegetables like spinach are converted by our bodies into a molecule called nitric oxide. No. Nitric oxide is a powerful vasodilator, meaning it helps relax and widen your blood vessels. When your blood vessels are wider, blood flow improves. Better circulation, especially to your legs and feet, means more oxygen and vital nutrients can reach your muscle tissues efficiently. It also means metabolic waste products that can contribute to fatigue and cramping are cleared away more effectively. So, spinach tackles cramps not just through mineral balance, but also by potentially improving the very delivery system that nourishes your muscles. Beyond cramp prevention, spinach is loaded with benefits. It's rich in vitamin K, crucial for bone health and proper blood clotting. It provides vitamin A as beta-carotene for vision and immune function, vitamin C as an antioxidant, and plant-based iron for oxygen transport. though pairing it with vitamin C foods like lemon juice helps absorption. Its high antioxidant content helps fight cellular damage throughout the body. Getting more spinach into your diet is easy. While raw spinach in salads is good, cooking it actually has some advantages. It wilts down significantly, allowing you to eat a larger quantity, and it also helps break down oxalates, compounds that can slightly interfere with calcium and magnesium absorption. Try lightly steaming or sautéing spinach with a touch of garlic and olive oil. Add wilted spinach to scrambled eggs, omelettes, frittatas, soups, stews, or pasta sauces. It blends almost invisibly into smoothies, adding nutrients without much taste. One important note, because spinach is high in vitamin K, individuals taking blood-thinning medication like warfarin, Coumadin, need to be mindful. The key is consistency. Keep your intake of leafy greens relatively stable from day to day, and discuss it with your doctor. Also, those with a history of oxalate kidney stones might need to moderate their intake. Pumpkin seeds, pepitas, tiny seeds, mighty magnesium C and sleep support. Don't let their small size fool you. Pumpkin seeds, often called pepitas, are nutritional giants, especially when it comes to fighting leg cramps. They are one of the most concentrated food sources of magnesium you can find. Just a single ounce, about a small handful, can provide close to 40% of the recommended daily intake for this critical mineral. This massive magnesium boost directly supports muscle relaxation and helps stabilize nerve function, preventing the misfires and uncontrolled contractions that lead to cramps. If you suspect low magnesium might be contributing to your cramps, and it's a common issue, pumpkin seeds are an incredibly efficient and natural way to increase your levels. But pumpkin seeds offer a fascinating secondary benefit, particularly relevant for those frustrating nighttime cramps. They contain the amino acid tryptophan. Your body uses tryptophan as a building block to create serotonin, a neurotransmitter that promotes feelings of well-being and relaxation, and more importantly for sleep, melatonin. Melatonin is the primary hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. By providing the raw material for melatonin production, regularly consuming pumpkin seeds might actually help improve your sleep quality and make you less likely to be jolted awake by a cramp. It's a wonderful potential synergy, relaxing your muscles directly with magnesium while also promoting better sleep through tryptophan. Pumpkin seeds also contribute other valuable nutrients like potassium, zinc's important for nerve function and immunity, healthy unsaturated fats, plant-based protein and fiber. This combination supports overall health, including heart health and blood sugar management. Adding pumpkin seeds to your diet is simple. Make sure you choose raw or dry, roasted, unsalted varieties to avoid excess sodium. Sprinkle them generously over salads for a nice crunch. Stir them into yogurt or oatmeal. Add them to homemade granola or trail mix. Blend them into smoothies, or incorporate them into baking recipes like muffins or bread. Many people find eating just a small spoonful of pumpkin seeds an hour or so before bed becomes a helpful part of their nighttime routine to potentially ward off cramps. There aren't many downsides to pumpkin seeds, but like all nuts and seeds, they are calorie-dense, so practicing portion control is a good idea if you're managing your weight. Otherwise, they are a wonderfully nutritious and versatile anti-cramp weapon. Salmon and sardine as omega-3 warriors against inflammation. Let's shift gears and talk about fatty fish, specifically salmon and sardines. These don't fight cramps in quite the same way as the mineral-rich foods we've discussed, but they address another crucial underlying factor: inflammation. These fish are packed with long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA eicosapentaenoic acid and DHA docosahexaenoic acid. These omega-3s are renowned for their potent anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body. Why does this matter for cramps? Chronic low-grade inflammation, which can become more common with age or certain health conditions like arthritis, can irritate nerves and contribute to muscle stiffness and soreness. This heightened state of irritation can lower the threshold at which a muscle will spasm or cramp. By actively working to reduce this underlying inflammation, the omega-3s in fatty fish help create a calmer internal environment, soothing irritated nerves and potentially making muscles less prone to sudden cramping. If your cramps seem linked to overall muscle aches, joint pain, or conditions like peripheral neuropathy, focusing on Inflammatory foods like these can be particularly beneficial. Furthermore, salmon and sardines are among the very few natural food sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D deficiency is surprisingly common, especially in seniors who may get less sun exposure or have reduced skin synthesis. Vitamin D is crucial not only for bone health by aiding calcium absorption, but also plays a direct role in muscle function and strength. Some studies have linked low vitamin D levels to increased muscle weakness and pain, potentially including cramps. Fatty fish provide this vital nutrient naturally. And let's not forget calcium, especially in sardines. When you eat sardines with their tiny, soft, edible bones, which most canned varieties include, you're getting a fantastic source of highly bioavailable calcium. As we know, calcium is essential for the actual process of muscle contraction, working in balance with magnesium for relaxation. The recommendation is generally to aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. A serving is about 3–4 ounces. Choose wild, caught salmon when possible, as it tends to have a better fatty acid profile. Grilling, baking, or poaching are healthier cooking methods than deep frying. Canned salmon and sardines, packed in water or olive oil, not soybean oiled, are convenient and equally nutritious options. You can flake canned salmon into salads or make salmon patties. Sardines are great on whole grain crackers, mashed onto toast with avocado, or added to pasta dishes or salads. If you really dislike fish, a high-quality fish oil supplement providing EPA and DHA can offer similar anti-inflammatory benefits, but you'll miss out on the naturally occurring vitamin D and calcium. Always talk to your doctor before starting supplements. Yogurts, especially Greek calcium comfort and muscle repair fuel. Next up is a Dairy Delight yogurt. Yogurt, particularly the Greek variety, is a fantastic addition to an anti-cramp diet primarily for its excellent calcium content. Calcium, as we've touched upon, is absolutely essential for the mechanics of muscle contraction. It's the signal that tells muscle fibers to shorten. An imbalance or deficiency can disrupt this process and contribute to cramping. Yogurt provides a readily absorbable form of calcium. Making yogurt even better is that many brands are fortified with vitamin D. This is a crucial pairing because vitamin D significantly enhances your body's ability to absorb calcium from your digestive tract into your bloodstream, where it can be used by your muscles and bones. So, fortified yogurt delivers both the key mineral and the vitamin needed to utilize it effectively. Why Greek yogurt specifically? While all yogurt offers benefits, Greek yogurt typically undergoes an extra straining process that removes more the watery part of milk. This results in a product that's much thicker, creamier, and significantly higher in protein, often nearly double the amount of regular yogurt. Protein is vital for muscle health, especially for seniors. It provides the amino acids needed to repair muscle tissue that undergoes natural wear and tear, and to maintain muscle mass and strength, which can decline with age, sarcopenia. Stronger, healthier muscles may be less susceptible to cramping. Greek yogurt also tends to be lower in sugar and carbohydrates than many regular yogurts, which is beneficial for blood sugar management. Additionally, yogurt contains live and active cultures probiotics. These beneficial bacteria support a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is better at absorbing all nutrients from your food, including essential cramp-fighting minerals like magnesium and potassium, creating a positive feedback loop for overall nutritional status. Enjoy Greek yogurt plain or add your own healthy toppings. It makes a fantastic base for breakfast or a snack. Top it with berries as antioxidants, a sprinkle of those magnesium-rich pumpkin seeds or almonds, or a sliced banana for extra potassium. You can use it in place of sour cream or mayonnaise in some recipes, or blend it into smoothies for added protein and creaminess. If you're lactose intolerant, don't despair. Many people with lactose intolerance find they can tolerate Greek yogurt better because the straining process removes some lactose, and the live cultures help digest it. Alternatively, look for lactose-free yogurts or explore plant-based yogurt alternatives like almond, soy, or coconut that are fortified with calcium and vitamin D to provide similar benefits. Eggs, the vitamin B12 nerve protector and protein powerhouse. Eggs are often praised for their high-quality protein, but when it comes to preventing leg cramps, one of their hidden strengths lies in their vitamin B12 content, primarily found in the yolk. Vitamin B12 is absolutely critical for maintaining healthy nerve function. It plays a key role in the formation and maintenance of the myelin sheath, the protective coating that surrounds nerve fibers, much like insulation around an electrical wire. This sheath ensures that nerve signals travel quickly and efficiently between your brain and your muscles. Why is this relevant to cramps? If the myelin sheath is damaged or B12 levels are low, nerve signaling can become impaired or erratic. This can lead to symptoms like tingling, numbness, or weakness, and it can also contribute to muscles receiving faulty signals, potentially triggering cramps. Vitamin B12 deficiency becomes more common as we age because our ability to absorb it from food can decrease. Eggs provide a readily available source of this crucial nerve, supporting vitamin. Of course, eggs are also an excellent source of complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but cannot produce on its own. Protein is fundamental for repairing muscle tissue after activity, even just daily walking, and for building and maintaining muscle mass. Keeping muscles strong and well nourished can help make them more resilient to fatigue and cramping. The yolk also contains vitamin D and healthy fats. How you prepare your eggs matters. Boiling, poaching, or scrambling with minimal added fat, like a little olive oil, are healthier choices than frying in lots of butter or pairing them with high-sodium processed meats like bacon or sausage. Eggs are incredibly versatile. Enjoy them for breakfast scrambled with spinach sub-magnesium, poached on whole wheat toast-stellar fiber, or hard, boiled as a convenient snack or salad topping. Concerns about dietary cholesterol from eggs have largely subsided for the general population, with research showing minimal impact on blood cholesterol for most people. However, if you have specific health concerns or instructions from your doctor regarding cholesterol, discuss egg consumption with them. For many, enjoying eggs several times a week is a perfectly healthy and beneficial part of an anti-cramp diet. Coconut water, nature's electrolyte hydrator. Let's talk hydration, but with a mineral boost. Coconut water, the clear liquid found inside young green coconuts, has gained popularity as nature's sports drink, and for good reason when it comes to cramp prevention. Its main benefit lies in its rich natural supply of electrolytes, particularly potassium. 1 cup of unsweetened coconut water can contain around 600 ml of potassium, even more than a banana. As we know, potassium is essential for fluid balance and nerve muscle function. But coconut water isn't just about potassium. It also provides smaller but useful amounts of magnesium, calcium, and sodium. This natural blend of electrolytes makes it excellent for rehydration, especially after light exercise, sweating in warm weather, or if you're experiencing fluid loss due to illness or certain medications like diuretics, which often deplete potassium and magnesium. Dehydration itself is a major trigger for muscle cramps. When you're dehydrated, the fluid volume in your body decreases, which can concentrate electrolytes and impair circulation to muscles, making them more prone to seizing up. While plain water is crucial for hydration, it doesn't replace the electrolytes lost through sweat. Coconut water hydrates while simultaneously helping to replenish these vital minerals, directly addressing 2 common causes of cramps. Compared to commercial sports drinks, unsweetened coconut water typically has fewer calories, much less sugars, often none added, and no artificial colors or flavors, making it a healthier choice for regular hydration and electrolyte replacement, especially for seniors who may need to watch their sugar intake or avoid artificial ingredients. When is the best time to drink it? It can be helpful anytime you need hydration and an electrolyte boost. Consider having a glass after a walk or gardening session, during hot weather, or perhaps in the evening if nighttime cramps are an issue, to ensure your electrolyte levels are topped up before bed. Important consideration: because it's so high in potassium, coconut water should be consumed with caution by individuals with kidney disease. Always check with your doctor first if you have kidney problems or specific dietary restrictions. Also, make sure you choose unsweetened varieties, as some brands add significant amounts of sugar, negating many of the health benefits. Sweet potatoes, the mineral trio powerhouse. Often overshadowed by their white potato cousins, sweet potatoes are true nutritional gems, especially for fighting leg cramps. What makes them stand out is that they offer a fantastic combination of 3 key cramp minerals all in one delicious package: potassium, magnesium, and calcium. A medium-sized baked sweet potato, thus with the skin on, as many nutrients are near the skin, can provide a substantial amount of potassium, often exceeding that of a banana. It also delivers a good dose of magnesium and a helpful contribution of calcium. This mineral trifecta works synergistically to support optimal muscle function: potassium for nerve signaling and fluid balance, magnesium for muscle relaxation, and calcium for initiating contraction. Getting all three from one whole food source is incredibly efficient. Beyond the minerals, sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates and fiber. The complex carbs provide sustained energy release, preventing blood sugar spikes and crashes, which is beneficial for overall energy levels and can indirectly help prevent fatigue-related cramping. The high fiber content promotes digestive health and regularity. Sweet potatoes are also famous for their vibrant orange flesh, though they come in other colors too, which indicates a high concentration of beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A. Beta-carotene is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from damage. Sweet potatoes also contain other antioxidants, like vitamin C. Reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the body can contribute to healthier muscle tissue that's less prone to irritation and cramping. Sweet potatoes are wonderfully versatile. Baking or roasting them whole, prick the skin first, is one of the simplest and best ways to retain nutrients. You can also steam or boil cubes, mash them. A healthier alternative to white mashed potatoes. Cut them into wedges and bake them as freeze. Tossed with a little olive oil and herbs, or add cubed sweet potato to soups, stews, and curries. They pair well with both savory dishes, think cinnamon, rosemary, chili powder, and slightly sweeter applications. There are really no significant downsides to sweet potatoes for most people. They are a nutrient-dense complex carbohydrate. As with any carb-rich food, individuals managing diabetes should be mindful of portion sizes and pair them with protein and healthy fats. But overall, they are an outstandingly nutritious and effective food for preventing cramps. Almonds: magnesium, vitamin E, and healthy fats combo. Last, but certainly not least on our list, are almonds. These popular nuts are more than just a crunchy snack. They offer a unique combination of nutrients beneficial for muscle health and cramp prevention. Like pumpkin seeds, almonds are a very good source of magnesium, contributing significantly to muscle relaxation and proper nerve function. But almonds bring other valuable players to the table. They are an excellent source of vitamin E, specifically the alpha-tocopherol form. Vitamin E is a powerful fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect cell membranes, including those of muscle cells, from damage caused by oxidative stress. Healthy, well-protected muscle cells are likely less prone to dysfunction and cramping. Vitamin E also plays a role in supporting healthy circulation and blood vessel function, which, as we saw with spinach, is important for getting nutrients to the muscles. Almonds are also rich in monounsaturated fats, similar to avocados. These healthy fats contribute to reducing inflammation throughout the body, creating a less cramp-prone internal environment. They also provide plant-based protein for muscle maintenance and repair, and a decent amount of calcium. This combination of magnesium for relaxation, vitamin E for cellular protection and circulation, healthy fats for anti-inflammation, and protein for muscle structure makes almonds a well-rounded choice for supporting overall muscle health and preventing cramps. How to include them? A small handful, about 1 ounce, or roughly 20-24 almonds, makes a great, satisfying snack that provides sustained energy. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted almonds to get the benefits without excess sodium or unhealthy added oils. You can add slivered or chopped almonds to oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or stir-fries. Almond butter is another great option. Spread it on whole grain toast or apple slices. Ground almonds, almond meal floured, can be used in baking as a gluten-free alternative. Like other nuts, almonds are calorie-dense, so portion control is important. That small handful is usually sufficient to reap the benefits without overdoing the calories. Also, be mindful if you have tree nut allergies. Otherwise, almonds are a convenient, portable, and highly nutritious tool in your anti-cramp arsenal. The nightly intruder and the kitchen's secret weapon. Let's talk about that unwelcome guest who often visits in the dead of night: the leg cramp. That sudden, excruciating tightening that jolts you awake, leaving your muscle feeling like a hard knot. It's more than just annoying, right? It steals your sleep, leaves you feeling drained, and maybe even a bit anxious about when it will strike next. You stretch, you rub, you might even take something for it, but it keeps coming back. Sound familiar? Well, what if I told you that this nightly intruder is often sending you a message? A signal that your body might be missing some crucial building blocks it needs for your muscles and nerves to work together smoothly. We often think of complex medical reasons, but frequently the answer is simpler and much closer to home, hiding right there in your kitchen. Imagine unlocking relief not from a pill bottle, but from your plate. Think about essential minerals, like potassium, the kind you find in a simple banana, needed for proper nerve signals, or magnesium, the great muscle relaxer, often lacking in our diets but abundant in things like leafy greens or even tiny seeds. Could these everyday foods hold the key to calming those twitchy, tight muscles and finally letting you sleep peacefully through the night? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? That the power to fight back might just lie in understanding what delicious fuel your body is truly asking for. Let's explore this hidden potential. Your edible toolkit key players and the power of teamwork. So, how exactly do these foods form your anti-cramp toolkit? It's all about providing the right nutrients. Think of potassium powerhouses like bananas or vibrant sweet potatoes. They help keep the electrical communication between your nerves and muscles running smoothly, preventing those faulty signals that trigger spasms. Then you have the magnesium masters, leafy greens like spinach, creamy avocados, nuts like almonds, and especially little nutritional giants like pumpkin seeds. Magnesium is like the off switch for muscle contraction, helping them relax properly after they've worked. Many of us just don't get enough of this crucial mineral, but it doesn't stop there. What about underlying irritation? Fatty fish like salmon bring omega-3s to the table, acting like natural inflammation coolers, soothing nerves and tissues that might be contributing to the problem. Even humble eggs play a role, providing essential vitamin B12s, mostly in the yolk, which is vital for keeping the protective coating around your nerves healthy. Think of it as ensuring clear communication lines. Now, here's the real secret. It's not about finding one single magic food. It's about the synergy, how these different foods work together. Like players on a well-coached team, each nutrient plays a specific role, supporting the others. Getting potassium without enough magnesium might not be enough. Calming inflammation while nerves are still misfiring isn't the full solution. By incorporating a variety of these foods, you're building a comprehensive nutritional shield, nourishing your muscles and nerves from multiple angles. It's a holistic approach, using nature's design to bring your body back into balance. Take action today, smart steps, and your health first. Knowing about this amazing edible toolkit is one thing, but putting it into action is where the real change happens. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Start small. Could you swap your usual snack for a handful of almonds or a banana? Maybe add some spinach to your scrambled eggs tomorrow morning. Or choose sweet potatoes instead of white potatoes with your next dinner. Simple substitutions and additions can make a huge difference over time. Think of it as weaving these protective nutrients into the fabric of your daily meals. Hydration is also key. Don't forget to drink plenty of plain water throughout the day, as even mild dehydration can trigger cramps regardless of your diet. Now, here comes the most important piece of advice. Before making significant changes to your diet, please talk to your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional. This is absolutely essential, especially if you have any health conditions like kidney problems, potassium needs careful management, heart issues, or diabetes, or if you are taking any medications, like diuretics which affect electrolytes, or blood thinners which interact with vitamin K in greens. Your doctor knows your unique health picture and can help you incorporate these foods safely and effectively. Taking charge of your health through nutrition is incredibly empowering. By making these informed, delicious choices, you're not just fighting cramps, you're investing in your overall well-being. You have the potential to enjoy more comfortable days and, most importantly, those deeply restful, cramp-free nights. Why not start today?